Hello, everyone, and thank you for joining me today to hear about this fantastic opportunity for the town of Sunnyvale. My name is Allie, and I'm the project lead on this initiative, and I'm here to discuss a project proposal for the Sunnyvale Recreation Center. As a member of the Board of Directors for the Sunnyvale Recreation Center, I am presenting this proposal in hopes of receiving the capital grant from the Ontario Trillium Foundation to expand upon our wonderful recreation center. After conducting a needs assessment this past fall, we are interested in building an addition onto our recreation center and creating an indoor skating rink. As I will explain throughout this proposal, this project will benefit the entire community by providing the residents of Sunnyvale a place closer to home to practice their extracurricular activities and spend time with their families, as well as provide an additional source of income for the town through renting out the rink for private and public events. The town of Sunnyvale is a small town located in Ontario, Canada, about 45 minutes west of Ottawa. Sunnyvale would be considered a rural or small community as the current population is just above 12,000 people, as per the most recent census. This project would serve all populations of the Sunnyvale community as the recreation center is already inclusive to all populations. However, this project specifically would primarily serve children and youth up to the age of 14, as the expansion of a skating rink would attract the local hockey and ringette teams to practice and host games in their own community. Skating lessons could be provided to children and many more possibilities. Throughout this project, we are striving to explore how to get more members of the community engaged in activities locally. We are hopeful that with this skating rink addition, more families and community members can engage in sports and extracurricular activities locally rather than commuting to the nearest city center. As briefly mentioned earlier in this presentation, a needs assessment was completed in the fall of 2021, which asked residents of Sunnyvale what things they wanted to see in their community and if there were any needs not being met from a recreation standpoint. The most common response was that there were a lack of variety in the recreational facilities available for the community members to use. While Sunnyvale Recreation Center currently provides recreation programs using our swimming pool, soccer fields, baseball and football fields, track and recreational outdoor play structure, the residents of the community felt it was too limited in the winter months. This feedback is what prompted the discussion of building an indoor skating rink that could be used by the community year-round. Although this need is not immediate, this addition would be incredibly beneficial in ensuring that our community members remain in Sunnyvale, as well as has the potential to attract new people and families to move to Sunnyvale. To address this need suggested by the community, we would use the funds provided by the grant to construct an addition to the pre-existing recreation center to include a skating rink. The impact of this project beyond the life of the grant is astronomical. Not only will this project address a need described by the current community members, but it has the potential to attract new members to the community as it expands. This project will also provide the opportunity for new programs to occur at the recreation center, such as skating lessons, curling clubs, hockey leagues, and much more. This increase in programming also provides the opportunity to hire more staff at the recreation center for not only these programs, but for the janitorial staff, concession staff, and ice rink specific jobs, bringing more jobs to our small community. The overall impact of this project would be incredibly positive and could provide community members the opportunity to create memories with their families and community to cherish for years to come. Some evidence that supports the design of this project is through looking at the neighborhood equity data of surrounding areas, as well as looking at the demographics outlined by Statistics Canada. This information helps to ensure the project is suitable for the community and that it would make sense to construct this kind of building in this town. After looking through the demographic information for Sunnyvale, the conclusion was that this town was sufficient for this kind of project, as it is consistently expanding over the years. On this next slide, I've outlined a general guideline of how we would navigate this project should we be awarded this grant. Immediately, we would get in contact with the town officials to ensure all paperwork is up to date and to code before contacting a contracting company to begin. Next, we would begin the construction of the skating rink. Following this, we would then send out another community survey to gauge interest in what kind of programs they would like to see. Once construction has continued and we have informed our stakeholders of our final plans, such as which programs we intend to have and when we can expect the building to be finished, we would then begin the hiring process so that once the building is finished, we're ready to open up to the community. Once again, thank you very much for your time as I explain the incredible benefits this grant would have on the Sunnyvale Recreation Center and the community of Sunnyvale. Should there be any questions or if you need to contact me, please feel free to reach out via phone at 613-623 9874 or through email at ally.c@sunnyvalerec.ca. Thank you. These are my references.